Bhagavad Geeta in different countries also, right? That much, even he said, like British, they took so many things from our country, but they forgot this precious thing like Bhagavad Gita. That's why I'm taking Bhagavad Gita for them. So that much importance of Bhagavad Gita is, right? And we know, like Radha Prempada Mataji last week, she mentioned, she gave introduction about Bhagavad Gita. There are 18 chapters and there are 5 parts like Jeev, Prakriti, Ishwar, Karma and Kal, where Karma is variable factor, and depending upon that, we get all these things. But we will not go in that because we have to discuss all these verses 1 to 23. So,
Hare
Bhagavad
Krishna, Mataji, sorry to interrupt. If you want to share anything, you are the co-host, so you have the
Yeah,
option in
when,
case you want to.
okay, you already
Yeah,
made,
you're the co-host, so if you
oh,
want, you can.
okay, yeah. Can you see the screen, Mataji?
Yes, yes, Mataji, we can see it.
Yes,
Okay,
Mataji.
okay. So, Bhagavad Gita itself, we are reading, Srila Prabhupada made this, right? Everybody has nowadays copies. But if we think, Bhagavad Gita was spoken on the battlefield there, right? In front of us. It was only 45 minutes. It was a conversation between them. And Sanjay was watching because through this divine drishti, divine eyes, because of blessing of Vyasamuni. And then what they were, Sanjay was talking to Dhritarashtra, and that we are reading from this. That conversation, Vyas Muni compiled in Mahabharat, and we got this Bhagavad Gita, and Srila Prabhupada gave us as it is what Krishna said on the battlefield. And battlefield, he could have told earlier also, he was Sakha, he was having so much good time with him. But why on battlefield? Because this Bhagavad Gita is a manual of like how to live our life. Everybody is suffering, right? Since so many billions of years also people are suffering. Even in Satyuga also we have seen, right? It's not like people are not suffering. It's a, when we come on this earth means there are suffering inbuilt. So for that, how to come out of that suffering, Gita gives that answer. And that's why Mahatma Gandhi also he was using, and in Maharashtra there was one sage, um, Vinoba Bhave. He also wrote Gitai. Gitai means Gita is my mother. I means mother in Marathi. So when we have problems, we obviously we go to mother, right? So he says Gita is like mother. She gives all the answers. And it is saying that if we have problems and if we strongly pray from our bottom of heart to Bhagavad Gita like Krishna and give me the answer, and you open the any page, you get the solution. And I also do that. It really, we get the solution. Krishna gives through Gita. And this is nothing but essence of all Upanishads, right? All Vedas. So obviously it is a manual for everybody's life, how to live our life. So first verse here, if we go to discuss first verse, very important. Dhritarashtra uvacha dharmakshetre kurukshetre samaveta yuyusava Mamaka Pandavaschaiva Kim Akurvata Sanjaya. So here Dhritarashtra said this verse. He is asking Sanjay, they are watching. Sanjay is watching and he is asking what is happening on Kurukshetra, Dharma Kshetra, that why we are saying that place where there is a battle, but we are saying Dharma Kshetra because it is for dharma only. He paritranaya sadhuna vinashaya cha dushkritam dharma samstarpanarthaya. Krishna wanted to establish dharma. That's why that war is going on, right? We have seen this here, right? The picture in our Bhagavad Gita book cover. So Dharma Kshetra, Kurukshetra, that is a like Kurukshetra. I never been there, but I heard that Kurukshetra is there, and he is asking Mamaka Pandavaschaiva means he is mentioning that word Mamaka. Mamaka means mine. When we say me, mine, always I, me, mine, means it shows like you are very selfish. You are thinking about yourself, right? See, there is a background story. He could not become Dhritarashtra. He could not become king because he was blind since his like birth. And Pandu Maharaj was king, but he went to forest with Kunti Maharani and Madri. And he left the body because of curse and all that. So the children were minor, right? That time Dhritarashtra was on the throne, just the caretaker. But see, after he left the body, his brother and his children are there. He could have given directly, okay, they are minor, but when they are adult, he could have given them, right, Yudhishthir Maharaj, the kingdom. But no, he made his son like that, Duryodhan. His name was Suyodhan earlier. But he made him Duryodhan, Suyodhan to Duryodhan, because he was association, right? Shakuni's association and Dhritarashtra's association. He got that he brought up like that. Oh, he will become king. Actually, there is one story also. Dhritarashtra went to astrologer and he asked, "My son will be king because he." See, normally parents they cannot fulfill their desire. They want to do through their children. That is also nice. This is a lesson for everyone. We should not superimpose our desires on children. Everybody is different. If they are doctor, oh, they want to make them doctor. No, everybody is different. Their desires are different. Their talents are different. So this is the lesson for everyone. All the parents, mostly Indian parents, have that thinking. Oh, my son or my daughter should become doctor or engineer. So many things are there. We can just go to different faculties. So everything is good. He made him like that, you will become king. So he went to astrologer and then astrologer saw, okay, he in his destiny he will become king. But when after this war was over, everybody died, right? All the Kauravas, 100 Kauravas, they died. And then Dhritarashtra went to that astrologer. You told he will become king and he died. He said, Krishna, Supreme Personality of Godhead, Paramatma, Bhagwan was there. Who can do? He is the Ishvara Param Krishna, Satchidananda Vigra, Anadi Radhir Govinda, Sarva Karan Karan. Whatever he decided, right? Whatever he wants, he will do, no matter what. For Arjuna, he did everything. He broke the rules. After Abhimanyu's death, he just broke the rules, Krishna. He is Bhagwan. He can do anything for dharma sthapana, right? So we should understand. And last verse of this Bhagavad Gita is Sanjay. Sanjay was completely watching this, right? All war, what is going on. And finally, what he concluded. Yatra Yogeshwara Krishna, Yatra Partha Dhanurdhara, Tatra Shir Vijaya Bhuti, Dhruva Nitir Matir Mama. Means where Krishna is there, then nobody can beat them. And it happened. We have seen here also, right? If we watch like B.R. Chopra's Mahabharata, also we know how they killed all these Kaurava side people, right? So Krishna is there itself is victory. So we should think about that. How to keep Krishna in our life if we want to become victorious. Everywhere. It doesn't matter, material or spiritual. See, Dhritarashtra is spiritual. He was materially like blind, but he was spiritually also blind. He didn't realize Krishna is Paramatma, he is Bhagwan. So we should listen to him. When he came as a Shanti Dut, he was asking just 5 villages, right? But Duryodhan said, I will not give land like at the top, that the point of needle also. That much land also I cannot give. And Dhritarashtra didn't say anything. He was king. He could have done, but he wanted, so that he doesn't have that humanity. He was selfish, right? Mamaka, I am talking about that word Mamaka. He is specially mentioning about my children. He is not talking about all like warriors are there. He could have said that all warriors what they are doing, right? He specially asked Mamaka, means that is not good. If we want to, like, if we are selfish, if we think Srila Prabhupada came at the age of 69, right? And he establishes so many temples. That's why we are knowing all this Bhagavad Gita. Otherwise, Bhagavad Gita everybody has in their temple room, right? But nobody knows about that. What is Bhagavad Gita and what is the use of that? Nobody knows. Because of dear Srila Prabhupada, because he has humanity, compassion. Here we can understand this is the lesson. He is a selfish person. So I will share one story. Like past time, Krishna and Arjun, they were just passing by, walking, and there was one beggar. Very beautiful story and lot of learning in that. So beggar was then Arjun is a good of like mode of goodness. He felt like because out of compassion, he said, "Oh, I want to give something to him because he shouldn't." Then he doesn't have to beg, right? So he gave the potli like one bag of golden coins, and he told him, "Don't beg, you go and don't beg now." And he while going, one thief he saw, and he just stole that bag, that pouch from him and ran away. So again he has to beg, right? Then again one time Krishna and Arjun they were walking. They saw I gave him so much gold coins. Why he's begging? He went. Why? Then he told somebody stole from him. Then he gave big diamond to him. Then he said, "You go and do something, do any business or something, and then don't beg." He went and he kept in one old pot, like earthen pot in the home. He came and he put that. And next day, what happened? His wife took that pot only to bring the water. She doesn't know there is a diamond. And she went to river and it went in the water. Again he was begging. Now Arjun said, what to do? Then Krishna said, okay, don't worry, I will do something. And Krishna gave 4 coins to him, just simple coins. Then he got and he was walking. He thought, what will I do with these coins? And then he saw along, like passing by the river, one fisherman was bringing the fish in that net, right? And the fishes were struggling for the life. Then he, out of compassion, he thought, oh, only 4 coins. What is the use for me, right? And then out of compassion, he felt pity for these fishes and he bought them, and he went to river to pour them in the water. While pouring, one fish just vomited the diamond and it came in his hand. And then he saw, oh, he shouted, oh, I got it. That thief, same person who stole that pouch, he was walking there. He thought, oh, he saw me and he's saying, I got it, right? So he came because he will go to king and I will get punishment. So he came back. He came to him and he said, oh, sorry, I just stole from you. Take this. And he got diamond and this. Why? Because out of compassion, out of like selfless, like he felt something for others, he felt something for these fishes, and he wanted to save them. See how Krishna does the thing. So in our life also, these are the lessons for us. Always think good for others, right? So should I stop here because we are not reading verses, we'll just talk step by step. So if we have Dhritarashtra is so selfish, that's why he lost all his uh, sons, right? Otherwise, they could have saved if he would have given. He had given some part to Pandavas, then he could have saved his sons. But no, he was selfish. There is too much attachment for kingdom, too much attachment for son. So we should not have that much attachment. See, we have everything by grace of God, by grace of Guru. We got lot of things in our life, right? But we can always think for others also, not become selfish, right? So This is the first verse we learn from this. Now, the title is Observing the Armies, right? So, Duryodhan. Now the verses I made three parts, 1 to 11, and then 12 to 19, and 20 to 23. So 1 to 11, if we go, so he is observing the armies. He was thinking, oh, I have Bhishma, I have Dronacharya, I have so many good warriors in my. He didn't think like Pandavas are having good like Sena, right? Good warriors. But when he saw, oh, they are having also so good warriors, right? Drupad and so many warriors, like against, who were against. And anyways, Pandavas were like from Dharma side. So people, other king also, they came from their side. But here Duryodhan went to Dronacharya. See now how Duryodhan is. Here the learning from us. Duryodhan, he went to Dronacharya. He is a guru, right? Guru is respect. Other day, his guest Amritananda Prabhuji was mentioning about respect, right? Respect means he is guru and he was criticizing. See, look at your all these uh, students, right? Disciples, they are against you and they are trying to kill you now. Like criticizing. Even he was criticizing everyone. But Yudhishthir Maharaj, that arrogance, Duryodhan has arrogance. But Yudhishthir Maharaj, he just went to, even they are from opposite side, opponent side, he went to take blessings and he got the blessing of Vijayi Bhava. And that time also Duryodhan was saying, oh, everybody, you are just blessing him Vijayi Bhava. Then Dronacharya said, if you could have gone to take the blessing from Yudhishthir, he would have said to Vijay Bhava also. You would have got the blessings of victory. But because of arrogance, that makes arrogance makes us like takes away from the humbleness, right? We cannot become humble if we have arrogance, if we are proud. Oh, I am son of king. Why should I go and why should I do pranam to other people? But Yudhishthir Maharaj was not like that. Yudhishthir Maharaj was so honest, so humble. Like uh, I heard that when they were planning during war, Krishna has to do another meeting. Otherwise, Yudhishthir Maharaj, Duryodhan will come and he will just tell everything to Duryodhan. Like what are the plans for next day. So that difference and why he became victorious, right? So we have to understand we should not be having like ignorance, so much proud, like puffed up. We have seen, right, our Srimad Bhagavatam, morning Srimad Bhagavatam guy, Daksha, how he got puffed up and finally what was the consequence? He got the goat head, right? He became devotee, he surrendered, but he lost, right? He lost his own dear daughter, Sati. So we should not be puffed up for that, right? For anything, whatever is it, everything emanates from Krishna. We got, if we have talent, if we have a lot of resources, lot of things we have, we should be thankful to Krishna only. Oh, because of you, we have this. We should not think like, oh, me, mine, like how Dhritarashtra say, Mamaka, right? So we should not do that. So these verses say 1 to 11, he was talking about all these, how, which are the warriors and all that. We have time like 8:30, half an hour. So we have to talk a lot. So we'll just go fast now. And then what happened? Like 12 to, yeah. And even for humbleness, right? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also said, Trunadipi Sunichana, Taroropi Shaishuna, Amanina Manadya, Kirtanya Sadari. We should not have so much like Abhiman. Amanina, we don't want any man like Prajapati Daksha, he did like that. So a lot of learning from Bhagavad Gita, Srimad Bhagavatam. what we got, our dear Srila Prabhupada, our Acharyas, our Goswamis, right? And other day, Bhakti Charu Maharaj appearance day was there. So beautiful glorification. When we hear how they dedicated their life, which kind of qualities they were having, whole life just they, because they were the associate in Golok Dham, they came from there for us, like Patita people, right? To purify us, to give this knowledge. So we should be always having gratitude for all this, our parampara, what we got here in our parampara. So now next verses like 12 to 19. We are not reading, but if you want to see, you can. Okay, I will not share now. I will just talk about that. So now they are talking about um, and he went, he just criticized Dronacharya, he came back, and then Bhishma started like Krishna Panchajanya counts, right? Shankha. Then Bhishma also, everybody was having different, they gave the names also, Panchajanya, Mani Ghosha, different names are there. So they blow that and so much sound, right? And that sound made them fearful. They like Duryodhan. So we'll talk about that sound vibration. In temple also we see, right? Before Guru Vandana, Tulsi, not Tulsi Arti, but Guru Vandana, before Shringar Arti or Gaura Arti, all Arti, they blow the conch, right? They blow the Shankha. So Shankha has potency. When we blow that sound clears the surrounding, clears the environment. The negativity just runs away. Same thing. Everybody just blows that conch and that sound. We can visualize. Everybody is just blowing, and that so much noise. We cannot say noise. That is a sound vibration. Kauravas' heart became vidirna. They were like, oh, they were like shocked. Like, oh, which kind of sound it is. So we should now think why we blow the conch to purify, right? Purify air or whatever negativity is there, it just goes away. So now what lessons we can take from here? In Kali Yuga, what we are doing, Harinam Sankirtan, right? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu propagated that Hare Krishna Mahamantra, and we are doing Harinam Sankirtan all the time. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So that sound has so much potency, right? That clears when we hear, when first time we come to ISKCON, we see people are singing loudly and dancing. First time we think, we say, what is going on? But that sound goes through our ears, in our heart. And then we also start chanting when we come in association with the devotees. They say, okay, at least chant one round, right? And we start with that one round. So how does it work? That sound goes through our ear in our heart, right? And if we are chanting again and again that sound, or we are hearing Shravanam and Kirtanam, and we are hearing lectures, or we are going to different classes, and that sound is going, right? And in our heart, there are so many calamities, contamination because of Kali Yuga. We see, right? Kama, Krodha, Moha, Mada, Mastery. Always, everybody has that inbuilt. Now, then that sound goes inside, and then uh, Krishna, right? Sound means nothing but that. Naam is nothing but Krishna. Kali Kale, Krishna Nama Rupe. In Kali Yuga, Krishna came in the form of name, and he goes inside and he sees, oh, so much dirt inside, and then again we chant more and more, right? And then he has to stay there. Then he thinks, oh, I have to stay here. Then he start cleaning slowly, like how to understand. Let's say mirror has dust, you take something like duster and you clean it. So it takes time. Slowly, slowly it cleans. Like that, our heart also start cleansing, because Krishna has to stay there. And then he is a Tribangadari. He is stuck then in our heart. Continuously we are Shravanam and Kirtanam, right? Hearing Bhagavad Gita classes, Bhagavatam classes, Chaitanya Charitamrita through our devotees, different YouTube lectures also, and chanting, right? So he has to stay there, and then he reveals. Then we understand, oh, this is the thing. What we are doing is wrong. And then slowly we come to that bhakti path, right? And we try to do so. Conch shell is nothing but our Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, which is cleansing our heart, cleansing our calamities around us also. They say if we are chanting Hare Krishna Maha Mantra louder, the bugs, all these microorganisms also, they get that mercy. Even trees also, they get mercy through our chanting. So we should also have, always we should think for others. Oh, from us, everybody should get the benefit, because Srila Prabhupada, our gurus, they want like that everybody should get this path, because we had to go back to our home. This is not our home at all. We are in the prison, right? We did something, or we wanted to enjoy separately. That's why we came in this on the earth, and we are just enjoying or suffering. So we have to come out of that, right? I have very beautiful story, but let me finish other things also. Important things we will talk. So what's the time now? 30 seconds. Okay, so I will just share one story about why we had to come out of there. There was one king, he was not having children, and then finally he got, after very long, so many years, he got one son. But that robbers, they robbed him and took. And now king was very sad. King and queen both were sad. So Guru came one day, and then they asked, they told Guru, like, our son we got and then we lost, right? We lost him. So Guru has vision, right? So he just saw, they said, your son is safe with the robbers. They said, oh, I will send my Sena, I will send my all these soldiers and they will bring. He said, no. That Guru said, no, I will go and I will tell him. And then he goes and he tells that boy, you are a son of king. You don't have to do all this robbery and all these bad things. And then he realized, by grace of Guru, that sadhu, and he came back with sadhu. And finally he came to his father's home, like king. He doesn't have to do anything. Means not like struggling. Other things he has to take care, like his prescribed duties, but not like struggling, right? Hankering for the thing. Same thing. We were in Golok Dham and we wanted to enjoy, and we came on this earth because of our desire, depending upon our desire. Like 8.4 million species we have in this on this earth. So, but in our life, Guru comes, and Guru gives, we get the association of Guru, and the Guru gives us knowledge. He tells us we are not from this place. We are in the prison. We are suffering. We think we are in so much illusion. We are thinking, oh, we are enjoying eating, having this, eating, meeting, defending, mating, all these things, right? We think, oh, we are enjoying, but we are not enjoying. These senses are enjoying us, and we are degrading every day. We are just going down and down. But Guru gives us this knowledge. Sadhu Shastra and Guru, we always say this Shastra, our Bhagavad Gita, our Srimad Bhagavatam, Chaitanya Charitamrita, they are giving us knowledge, right? And then slowly, slowly we come to this bhakti path, right? So in Bhagavad Gita, there is a karma yoga, and in the middle, like sixth chapter, the karma yoga, and then middle is a Bhakti Yoga, and then Jnana Yoga. So Bhakti is a sandwich. When we make sandwich, two breads are there, and middle part is important, right? So that Bhakti, Bhaktyamam Abhijanati, Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, Bhaktyamam Abhijanati. He is behind Bhakti. It is saying that he got married with Bhakti, and Bhakti Maharani started running from him, and he is behind Bhakti. When there is Bhakti, he just goes, and he loves Bhakti, right? So by Bhakti only he is Paradhin, he is Adhin. We know in case of Amrish Maharaj, right? How like so dedicated devotee that Sudarshan Chakra came, and finally Durvasa Rishi has to come and ask him, like, protect me, that bhakta. So bhakta is so important, devotees. The lesson here, we should respect bhakta no matter where. We don't know outside, maybe from outside attire, like Shivji, he Daksha saw from outside attire, and he committed mistake, right? Offense. So we should not. We have to be very careful. We don't know. Sometimes we think somebody is like doing something wrong from outside, but who knows inside which kind of bhakta they are. Maybe Krishna is with them. So we should be always careful, like protecting from offenses. So, and here Duryodhan thought, with there is one story, right? We know by stories, especially I like, because we know, we understand through the stories very nicely. So when before battle, right, before this war, Duryodhana and Arjun both went. Arjun went first, and he was sitting at the feet of Krishna was sleeping, and he sat at the feet of lotus feet of Krishna. Duryodhana was sitting at the near head, and when Krishna got up, he saw Arjun. And he said, "You both came. There is a something is there." Then they said, "Yeah, we came to get something from you." And then he said, "No, Arjun is youngest, like he is younger than you. He will get the first chance, right? First preference." And I saw him first also. So then Arjun asked Krishna without any weapon. He said, "I will not fight also." But still he chose Krishna. Krishna is so important. Arjun is devotee. Here, Arjun is representing us. This battlefield, Krishna told Bhagvat Geeta to Arjun that time in 45 minutes, and he changed his mind. He just surrendered, and he said, Shishyastaham Shadimam Tvam Prapannam. I surrender. I accept you as a Guru, and I am your disciple. Whatever you will say, I will do that. So Arjun was Sakha, and he chose Krishna without any weapons, and he will not fight also. Duryodhan felt very happy. Oh, because he wanted that 11 Akshavani Sena. And he came back, and he told Shakuni, "Oh, I got it." Miss Shakuni said, "What you lost, you don't know." Because where Krishna is there, victory is there, right? That last one. So Arjun chose Krishna, right? And that, but Duryodhan thought, oh, they don't have any Sena and all that, right? Not many soldiers. But he was shocked, and because of that conscience also, his heart was like uh, pumping so fast. He got scared. Oh, something bad will happen. They realize that. The same thing like Hare Krishna Mahamantra, it makes us like so blissful, right? When we start Hare Krishna Mahamantra and chanting, so many calamities, we used to eat so many things like nonsense things, right? And then by chanting, purification just started, association of devotees, and then hearing and chanting, so many things left behind. Now if we think what we were doing right earlier, so this is the vibration of sound, that potency of Hare Krishna Mahamantra. And in even Shukadev Goswami also said, Kalir doshi nidhe raja asti eko mahan guna कीर्तनादेव कृष्णस्य मुक्त संग परंपरा. Without Hare Krishna Mahamantra, nothing. Even last verse of Srimad Bhagavatam, Nama Sankirtanam Yasya Sarva Papa Pranashanam Pranama Dukkashamnas Tan Namami Harim Param. With Nam Sankirtan, the essence of whole Srimad Bhagavatam is Nam Sankirtan. If we are doing Hare Krishna Mahamantra, that will just cleanse our heart. And Hare Nama eva kevalam kalo nastyeva gatiranyatha. Three times today, Devkinandan Prabhuji was also mentioning in morning class, Srimad Bhagavatam class. Nahi means no, none other than this, no any option than Harir Nam. That is the most important thing in our life, Hari Nam. If some problem is there, everybody say, okay, chant and be happy, chant and be happy. And it's not myth. We are experiencing that. So it's very important. So it is about this, all these verses about the conscience. And then Arjun, now on this battlefield we see, Arjun asked Krishna, I want to see everyone, like who came from opposite side. I want to see them. And then Krishna was a charioteer, right? Krishna takes any position for his devotee. If we surrender, he can do anything. What is that verse? Tam sateva bhajamya. Means whatever we desire, he just he says, okay, I will fulfill that desire. Like that, he becomes charioteer also. Even when Yudhishthir Maharaj did yajna, that time also he was what was his position? He was washing the sadhu's feet, and he was picking up all the pattals when sadhu were eating. That much position he can take for his devotees. He is supreme personality of Godhead. Everything is coming from him, right? He is the cause of all the causes. Even Brahma also said he is cause of all the causes, and he is taking this position for his devotees. So what is the lesson for us? We have to keep Krishna in our family, Krishna in the center always. When we listen the classes, they keep Krishna in the center. Earlier, I was thinking when I used to go to Purnachandra Prabhuji's Bhakti Vriksha and Krishna Namanda Prabhuji's Bhakti Vriksha, they were saying keep Krishna in the center. Then I was thinking how to keep Krishna in the center. So just for the pleasure of Krishna, whatever activities, yat karosi ajasnasi, yat johoshi dadasi tat tapasasi kaunteya mad tam purusha madarpanam. He said, whatever you are doing, whatever you are eating, whatever you are activities you are doing, offering, just do for me, and then you will not get any binding. The darpanam means just arpan to me, surrender, just leave it to me. Like ananyas chintayanto mam ye jana paripasate tesham nityabhiyuktam yogakshemam vahamyam. He said, you don't have to worry. Whatever you have, I will just protect that. And what you don't have, what you need in your life, that I will provide. Yogakshemam vahamyam. Right? He said, I am always there. Only you have to just surrender unto me. That's why he was saying twice. He said, Man mana bhav mad bhakto. Two verses are there. Man mana bhav mad bhakto. Madhyaji mam namaskuru. Mame vaishyasi yuktam te atmanam mad parayam. And 9.34 is मनमना भाव मद भक्तो मध्याजी माम नमस्कुरु मामे वैश्यसी सत्यम ते प्रति जाने प्रियसी में. Means two times in that 9.34 was first one, and in last chapter also he said, and sarva dharman parityajya means just surrender, just leave it to me, just keep me with you. You will not get any binding. That much assurance Krishna is giving in Bhagvat Gita. We should think about that. We should learn like what Krishna is trying to tell. We say just it is not myth at all. People think, oh, read Bhagavad Gita. So many, like everybody has different thinking, different versions are there. But real thing, real essence is what Krishna is trying to tell. This is a manual. Every day we should read Bhagavad Gita. This is now Pitru Paksha is going on. They say we have to read one chapter for our Pitru. They will get mercy. They will get something like Sukruti from that. And at least they will come out from this Maya, like all these clutches, if they are in Pitru, that planet. So we so much potency this has. So we have to understand Bhagavad Gita is not like just a book. It is like these words came from Krishna's mouth. And Srila Prabhupada, dear Srila Prabhupada, just as it is, whatever Krishna was saying, he didn't add anything, no masala, nothing. Whatever he said, Krishna said for us, he is just giving us. So we have to keep Krishna in our life always. It is time is running. I have to talk. Okay. So then, what are the keys? What we understand from all these things? So first thing, we should be honest. We should not be very selfish person like Dhritarashtra, right? We should not be arrogant like Duryodhan. Otherwise, we know the consequence, right? We should not be puffed up like Daksha, Prajapati Daksha. We know in Srimad Bhagavatam, and we should keep Krishna always in our home, in the center, like whatever activities we are doing. If Srila Prabhupada said, if you like to eat rasgulla, gulab jamun, okay, prepare it, offer it to Krishna, you eat and give. He used to give to everyone, like 7-8 months he was cooking all these prasadam like bhoga, he was offering and giving these hippies, and they become happy, right, with this prasad. So we can eat, we can make, and we can give to others also to get mercy, right? At least we can do that. If we want to go for outing, so okay, there are so many dhams, so many temples, we can go visit there, do some donation, do some services there, do kirtan. If we have talent, we can use that talent for Krishna. Krishna gave everything, Krishna gave us, right? So whatever we have, we can use. If we have family, that we can make our family Krishna conscious. Wherever they will go, they will also use their money, their talent for this Krishna, pleasure of Krishna. And pleasure of Krishna means we are doing for other, like community. So Krishna feels happy because we are children of Krishna. So he automatically becomes happy. So that we should do in our life. And we are so fortunate, dear Srila Prabhupada gave this parampara, so beautiful parampara, that routine, if we think like scrutinizingly, early morning he says 4:30 we have to get up. We chant our 16 rounds. Actually, he says before Mangalarti we should finish all our rounds, 16 rounds. So 2:30, Krishna Namananda Prabhuji, he does that. And then Mangalarti, beautiful darshan. When we go to Mangalarti, amazing, beautiful darshan, and that Sansara Dava, and then our day starts with that, right? After that, Tulsi Arti, Narsinga prayer, and like Shringar Arti, curtain opens, then Shringar Arti, and after that, Srimad Bhagavatam class. So amazing, right? So beautiful routine. And after that we offer like prasad, we honor prasad, we do at home also, we can do this. And then our regular activities, we are going to work, our job, that also we should think, oh, Krishna gave me. Lot of people, they don't have job, right? At least we have, Krishna gave us this job, that Lakshmi also we can use for good purpose, right? For Krishna consciousness. It's not like giving to temple only, we can make prasadam, right? Or buy, distribute, if we have capacity, buy, distribute books, just buy the books and distribute to people. Bhagavad Gita saved so many people's life. I heard in like Lalgon Prabhuji's katha that in Anumodan, that man said, I was about to commit suicide, but somehow I listen your lecture and you talk about Bhagavad Gita, and I read that, and I just decided, no, I will not commit, because this life is, human life is so rare. To come out of this Maya, come out and make other people also take out from this Maya, make them realize this life is for what, right? So this Bhagavad Gita and Srila Prabhupada. After that, then again evening Bhagavad Gaura Arti, Bhagavad Gita class, right? Again Prasadam, Shayan Arti, Shayan Darshan. So this routine is so beautiful if we follow, and four regulatory principles, right? Like no intoxication, no meat eating, no illicit sex, and no gambling. Easy, right? We can follow that. For us, very easy. For Indian people, very easy. For American, but still we know our Guru Maharaj, like everybody's Guru Maharaj, they are American or European. So we should think they can change, they could change their life. Why? Because of dear Srila Prabhupada, that potency. And we should have that so much gratitude for our dear Srila Prabhupada. What we got, they not only this simple like just Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita everybody has in their life. Nobody is reading, like very few people are reading, but Srila Prabhupada gave amazing life to us. That bhakti, that I will share my personal experiences earlier when I was not in ISKCON, right? And then I was searching every Friday evening. I had to search because children were little. Saturday, Sunday, what to do? And now Kartik month will start. Four invitations, morning, then 10 o'clock, like 12 o'clock, again 2 o'clock or 4 o'clock, and again evening. Four, and I last year I attended four Kartik month like program, Damodar Ashtakam program. I was assigned to sing also, and I was singing, taking prasad, and going to next house. So, why? Earlier, what was the position? I was just searching what to do, where to go, where to take our children so that they will miss education for something, right? And here we don't have our family. What we got? The Srila Prabhupada Parampara, we got so beautiful family. Like everybody, like if 1 week we don't meet, we think, oh, so many years we didn't meet like that. We always talk to Mataji like this. So I feel really blessed coming to this our parampara. And earlier I was in Vidarbha. I used to eat lot of onions. Without onion, I was not eating my food. But now, by chanting, like cleansing, and by association, by Srila Prabhupada, like our Goswamis, whatever scripture we are hearing, we didn't realize how we just quit all the things, right? We used to go to parties and all that. Now our taste changed. See, Srila Prabhupada says, Vasana to rahegi. Like nowadays I am listening Srila Prabhupada Hindi lectures, so beautiful. I enjoy his Hindi. He says, वासना तो रहेगी ही रहेगी, हम उसको ये नहीं कर सकते, सप्रेस नहीं करना है, उसको हाई टेस्ट बनानी है. यू वांट टू ईट गुलाब जाम, तो उसको सप्रेस नहीं मैं नहीं खाऊंगा, राइट? नो, ऑफर टू कृष्णा एंड ईट. You want to enjoy, you want to go for outing, okay, go to Dham. You want to buy something, whatever, like singing, you can sing Hare Krishna Mahamantra in different tunes, you can do anything, right? And this parampara, what we got, we should cherish that bhakti what we got, and not only for ourselves but due to others. And that is real Krishna consciousness. And Bhagavad Gita is teaching all these things. Krishna, if we go and every day, Pitra Paksha is there, every day we should read, they say 7 chapter or 12 chapter. I am reading one, like long time back, Madhupati Prabhuji said, chad means chapter a day, every day, 1 chapter a day. So I read 12 chapter every day, but Purushottam Mas or like very like auspicious Damodar month, we should read Purushottam Yog, chapter 15. So beautiful. If we read every day, that all the verses we do every Purushottam month, and we all 4 of us sit We read and we discuss about that. So we should just cultivate all these habits. It's not only we heard from others, unless we implement, like transformation. Information is for transformation. Always Krishna Namananda Prabhuji, Amritananda Prabhuji mentioned. So information we got. Now we have to transform by implementing in our life. Then only we will see we are in Srila Prabhupada movement. So thank you so much. I wanted to sing one beautiful bhajan, just I think what 901, just 2 minutes. Very relevant to this Bhagavad Gita. धीरे धीरे चली जाए जीवन गाड़ी धीरे धीरे 10 इंद्रियों के घोड़े छूटे हैं मन की पड़ी है लगाम जिसे बुद्धि ने थामा है जिन्हें हाथ में आकर रखवार जिसे वह ये आगे बढ़े ना पीछे मुड़े धीरे धीरे चली जाए जीवन गाड़ी धीरे धीरे रात और दिन के पहिए घूमते रहते नहीं हर पल हर सा जीवन की शाम से पहले पाले मंजिल अपनी हरी कदा वरना यूं ही मारा मारा फिरे धीरे धीरे चली जाए जीवन गाड़ी धीरे धीरे. So, dear devotees, this is our Rakhwala. Just surrender unto him. Keep Krishna in the center. Give our all the lagam of senses to in his hand. Whatever we are doing, just leave it to him. Krishna Paramastu, and take our life and go back to Godhead. Not like moving here. Punarapi janama, punarapi marana, punarapi janami, Jataresha. We don't want to come again and again. We have to just go back to our real home, our Golok Dham, our Radha Krishna's abode. So thank you so much. And Granthara Srimad Bhagavad Gita ki Jai, and all glories to all devotees. So thank you so much, all these devotees, for joining this. And thank you so much, Amritananda Prabhuji, Sachirani Mataji, and Radha Premprada Mataji, for this wonderful opportunity to speak about something about Bhagavad Gita, chapter 1, 1 to 23. So, thank you so much. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram.
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna.
Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna.
Hare
Sorry.
Krishna. Thank you.
Thank you, Mataji. Anybody has any question or anything?
Any comments, any reflections also?
Comments, reflection, correction.
Nice to hear you. Nice to hear you.
Thank you, Auntie, for joining. Yeah, thank you, Auntie. She's my auntie from Baskin Ridge. I just
May God bless
certainly
you. May God
thank
bless
you.
Hare
Okay.
Krishna. Thank you so much for joining, Mataji.
Yeah, Vijaya Mataji, Vijaya Lakshmi Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much for coming forward and so nicely, interestingly, uh, putting up here and narrating the Bhagavad Gita. It's just not those few verses you covered, but you covered like many aspects of bhakti, which practically also you covered in a very practical way that we can apply. So it was really nice class. Very nice to hear you as always. Thank you so much for coming here.
All Gurus,
Krishna.
all devotees. Thank you, Mataji. I'm just learning from different devotees. Nothing is mine. All coming from our parampara. Thank you, Mataji. Thank you for your realization. Anybody has any question or reflection? You, Mataji.
Yeah, nice class as usual, Mataji.
Thank you, Mataji. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. We are really blessed. Every moment I feel that like we are so blessed. We are in this parampara and so beautiful association. Our ICNJ congregation, amazing. We get so many learnings every time, right? We are learning so many things every day, and we have beautiful family together. So thank you so much. Who is there? Who is this
Hare
iPad?
Krishna Mataji, Dandvat all glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you, Mataji. Always your class, I find it so refreshing. You speak from the heart. So thank you so much for that.
Thank you for the
To,
opportunity.
to comments, actually, announcements. One, I want to share something. The other is an announcement. Next week, the speaker will be covering from chapter text 24 to the ending, which is text 46. And this covers very much applicable to all of us. So Arjun has a lot of doubts. He has anxiety. He has depression. He has despair. And this is something all of us go through sometime or the other. So what does the Bhagavad Gita talk about it? And of course, the next chapter, chapter 2, is the actually condensation of the entire Bhagavad Gita. Next week will be setting the field, so to say, for Bhagavad Gita. And I wanted to share an experience with you, what you said, Mataji, which was very personal to me. When you say that Bhagavad Gita has answers to everything, yes, it literally does. And until and unless we do not engage with the Bhagavad Gita, we will not have a personal experience with it. Now, several years ago, I'm from the city of Bombay. I was raised there. And as a teenager, I went to do my engineering in South India. And, we packed the bags, clothes, everything. And my mother gave me a copy of Bhagavad Gita. Read this, keep it with you. So we go, and then you know how hostel life is and college life with youngsters. It just remained on the shelf and never opened it at all. For 2 years, it just remained over there on the shelf. And one night before my 21st birthday, so the night before my birthday is the next day morning, I got up from my sleep suddenly and I had this feeling and was sure that I'm going to die. I don't know why. And it was so scary. It felt so real. And there was confusion, fear. I woke my roommate and I said, something is happening to me. He says, go back to sleep. And those days, there were no cell phones or anything like that. You could call home. So I saw the Gita and I opened it. And I opened it at chapter 2. And of course, there were also purports to all that. All I was reading was the translation of the entire chapter 2. And then continued. I do not know where I stopped. But chapter 2 gave all the answers, and this fear, which was so real and so real that fear was. I've not felt that kind of a fear. Uh, Immediately, it's um, as though someone is holding my hand and saying, "Don't worry." And of course, as a kid, it happened, and then fine. Didn't get back to Bhagavad Gita until after came into ISKCON. So Bhagavad Gita literally has all the answers, whatever it be, in times of joy, curiosity, fear, anxiety. So humble request, please read the Bhagavad Gita. Please engage in sessions like this. Hare Krishna.
Even it says that Prabhuji, if we know Bhagavad Gita, if we understood and we realize that what is the essence of Bhagavad Gita, whatever problem will come in our life, it will just go away. Always, right? If problems come, it goes. It never stays longer. So we should have that when it comes through that Shastra only. Otherwise, like how Arjun was bewildered, we also used to be bewildered like that. But now problem comes, but we know, oh, it will go. Just chant and be happy, right? And you just read Bhagavad Gita, Srimad Bhagavatam, and it just clears up. So thank you so much, Prabhuji, for your realization. Beautiful. Sharanagati Mataji, Kavita Mataji is also there, right? Murli Premadas Prabhuji. Do you have any reflection or question or correction? Maybe it's dinner time, right, for everyone?
Hare Krishna, please accept my humble obeisances. All apologies with the Prabhupada. Very nice class. I did want to ask, where did you find the melody for Jai Radha Madhava that you sang at the beginning? It was such a beautiful melody.
Which story? What is the question, Prabhuji?
What was the melody, or where did you find the melody from Jai Radha Madhava that you sang
Oh,
at the
Jai
beginning?
Radha Madhav. Oh, that is from Lal Govind Prabhuji's Katha. So since 5 years, maybe 7 years, I am listening his Katha and I am joining all his Kathas on live. Wherever I am joining. Even night time. Now he was in Bangkok. It was going on night time, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock Bhagavatam Aarti. But Katha was going on. Even I am on the bed. So that I got from Lal Govind Prabhuji's Katha. So beautiful melody, yeah.
Yeah. Thank you so
You
much.
can go to YouTube, Lal Govind Prabhuji's Katha. It's starting from this Jai Radha Madhav, like that. He starts with Radhe Meri Swamini, like this. It starts his Katha with Radhe Meri Swamini, which I gave in our Bhagavatam class. I think Chaitanya Charitamrita class. I just started with that because it was Radharani's glorification. Yeah, you can go to YouTube, Prabhuji, and you will get that.
Thank you so much. Hare
Correct.
Krishna.
I like your Jagannath ji, Prabhuji.
Thank you.
Very good. Sharanagati Mataji, Padmamukhi Mataji, do you want to say anything? Any reflection, corrections?
Hare Krishna Mataji. Dandvat Pranam, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much, Mataji, for giving this opportunity to hear. One thing I was just remembering, thinking of the whole class. I was listening to one Amrendra Das Prabhu's lecture, and it was a wonderful lecture on Bhagavad Gita. And he said, when everybody asks everybody, what is your favorite chapter in the Bhagavad Gita? Many people will say chapter 12, many people say chapter 15, some people say chapter 10, whatever, they have different favorites. But he said, my favorite chapter is chapter 1 and verse 1 of chapter 1. He says the chapter 1 is the most important chapter because the rest is all what Krishna gives the solution. The first chapter is the problem. So first we have to understand the problem. Arjun's anxiety, why we have to link ourselves with Arjun. I mean, we are in that position and we don't even realize that. We listen to it as some nice katha somewhere, but we forget that we are in Arjun's position. We are fighting one Kurukshetra every day inside, and we are fighting so many of these sharks on the other side. And so that was very, very apt and very beautiful. And then that was what I was thinking your whole lecture. It is such an important chapter because Arjun's anxiety is like our anxiety. We first have to identify our problem that we are stuck here, we are facing so many of these enemies inside us, all these anarthas, fear, anxiety, all these, every warrior on the opposite side is compared to a shark. And those sharks are our own egos, our old false pride, our, the six anarthas we have. So each of one is literally fighting, and Arjun is in the middle fighting everybody. So we are nowhere near Arjun's capacity also. But, we have to give our reins to Krishna. And he will reprimand us, I think, that you're acting foolishly. But yeah, this chapter is very, very important. Thank you for that wonderful class, Mataji.
Thank you. So beautiful realization, Mataji. I always get something nice input from you. She is my garland sakhi. Last week also I went and we had wonderful discourse. We always exchange our thoughts between us. Always she was talking about Shankara, Ramanujacharya, like Guru Tattva, and our dear Srila Prabhat. We just discuss like whatever I heard, I just tell her, and whatever she heard, I ask her and we just discuss. So thank you so much, Mataji, for your association, and thank you for joining. Like working day and still after work we join. Beautiful realization.
Yeah, thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna, thank you.
Anybody, Sharnagati Mataji, you want to?
Hare Krishna Mataji, Dandavat Pranam, all goes to Srila Prabhupada. It's so nice to hear from you because I feel like you speak from your heart. So whatever you have, what you have felt, you express yourself. So it was beautiful, very nice, Mataji. I'm just learning from all of you. Whenever I get a chance, I try to hear you all. So like you all are my Siksha Gurus.
Everybody, Mataji, we are also learning from, even from little children also we are learning lot of things. We always see Shiksha Guru everywhere. Even Datta Guru, 24 gurus. He made guru to moon, earth, air, water, everything, right? So lot of learnings everywhere, and we are in the same boat. Nobody is higher or higher. We are just learning. And joining the class itself shows like respect, right? When we join or we have realization, means we heard about that and we are realizing, it's not like, oh, good class or something. That respect, exchange of love is there, right? So that is most important thing. And we are really having wonderful association, wonderful sakhis, all these are all my sakhis. So thank you so much, Mataji, for
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji, Prabhuji. And we can conclude now. It's like 9:10.
Thank you so much, Mataji.
Thank you, Mataji.
I'd like to thank each and every one of you for joining today. And we hope to see you all again. Like Talan Prabhu just mentioned, we'll be having the second session next week. So we hope to see you all next week.
Yeah.
I'd like to conclude. So thank you again, Mataji, and thank you, everybody. Hare Krishna. Let's say Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhyeva Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Vaishnavendra ki jai. Bhagavatam ki jai. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Hare Krishna.
Hare Hare
Hare Krishna.
Thank you, everyone. Hare
Everybody.
You.